While we have extensively searched the planet to introduce you to the most astonishing and astounding people imaginable, these 20 people have such unusually huge body parts that they will leave you flabbergasted. Consider huge hands, colossal noses, and legs that appear to go on forever. However, rather than taking our word for it, I ask you to watch the video and see for yourselves. Join us as we take a closer look at the people who have body parts that are larger than what is often considered normal.
Mossy Curran, a Texas girl, holds the Guinness World Record for the longest female legs. Her left leg is 35 centimeters long, while her right leg is somewhat shorter, measuring 34 centimeters. She's around 6 feet 10 inches tall. In 2018, while shopping for leggings, she noticed that she had unusually long legs. When she could not find the right size, she was asked to choose custom-made leggings tailored to her size. From there, she started to research Guinness World Records and started to plan about claiming the title of the longest legs in the world. She broke the record of a woman from Russia who previously held the title of the longest legs at 132 centimeters. Her uncommon physical characteristics have gained her worldwide attention, and she has been a source of inspiration for many. Mossy celebrates her individuality and uses her platform to promote body positivity and self-acceptance. Despite the difficulties that come with being extremely tall, she urges people to accept their uniqueness and enjoy their distinctions. Mossy Curran is now an aspiring model and social media influencer, in addition to her physical assets. She has a large online audience, and on her social pages, she discusses her stories, advocates body acceptance, and encourages others with her contagious confidence. Ayanna Williams is an American lady who made history by breaking the Guinness record for having the longest fingernails on a single hand. Her nails reached a stunning total length of 576 centimeters, earning her a well-deserved position in the Guinness World Records in 2018. Ayanna's incredible performance also placed her second in the world regardless of gender. Ayanna's interest in growing and adorning her nails began when she was a youngster. She developed an interest in nail art as a child, allowing her nails to grow for more than 2 months without being trimmed. The challenge of handling the weight of her remarkable nails came with the joy of her record-breaking performance. Ayanna's daily duties, such as dishwashing, plate handling, and even changing her bed, were increasingly difficult for her. This woman had a lifelong interest in nails and nail art. She recalls her youth when she would anxiously request that her mother measure the length of her nails and choose precise colors for painting them. Her love for nails and the creative expression they provided was instilled in her, laying the groundwork for her extraordinary career with nail art. Back in 2021, she decided to cut her nails. On 9th April, she got her nails cut by Allison Redinger of Trinity Vista Dermatology using an electronic rotary power tool at the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum in New York City. The incredibly long nails were then put up for display in the museum for the public. Before cutting down the nails, they were measured for one last time and the reading marked as 733.55 centimeters. A 47-year-old guy from Lashugo, China, whose life has been altered by a strange bulge on his chin. What started as a little pimple in his mouth 5 years ago has now grown into a basketball-sized protrusion, causing him considerable pain and misery. Chengdu's illness has left him with little mobility and tremendous discomfort, making even the most basic actions like eating and drinking agonizing for him. The swelling has increased to the point that he can scarcely close his lips, leaving him alone and afraid to leave his house. For years, he has been troubled by the prospect of terrifying others with his enormous chin. The hospital informed him that the procedure to get rid of this outgrowth would cost roughly 50,000 yuan. Chengdu, desperate for a solution, went to unusual means to pay for his much-needed lower jaw replacement operation. Unable to finance the pricey treatment, he had a brilliant plan: sell advertising space on his massive chin. It may appear to be an unusual approach to generating finances, But when confronted with the challenge of eliminating such an outstanding feature from his face, he was determined to exhaust all possibilities. Consider this: a man with the world's widest chin covered with eye-catching ads on it. He truly is a real-life advertisement. Radmila Yusupova, popularly known as Radmila Maro, is a young woman with a unique superpower. She has an extremely long tongue. Radmila is from Russia, and she discovered her incredible tongue as a child. She and her supportive mother believed it would be a good idea to demonstrate her skill on television. Radmila spent hours honing her tongue tricks, creating hilarious expressions, and exploring the full scope of her extraordinary tongue skills using a mirror as her stage. To her surprise, the measurements indicated that her tongue was 4 to 7 inches long. Radmila, not content with only wowing people in person, moved her abilities to the internet realm. She maintains an active Instagram account where she provides glimpses of her wonderful tongue. She also has a TikTok account where she entertains her viewers with enthralling tongue skills. Radmila also has a YouTube account where she displays her abilities and offers funny videos. Radmila has a sizable fan base that is captivated by her extraordinary talent. But her dreams don't end there. She aims to build a name for herself in the film industry, using her exceptional gift to offer spectators joy and amusement. Not only that, but she has a passion for singing and is working to improve her musical abilities.
Kris Walton is a lady who has refused to clip her fingernails for almost 2 decades. She recently displayed her magnificent talons at the Guinness World Records 2014 launch in London, drawing everyone's attention. Kris, commonly known as the Duchess, is 47 years old and boasts the renowned record of possessing the world's longest fingernails. She has let her nails grow unabated since 1993, resulting in lengths that now approach 20 feet. Her nails appear to defy logic, twisting and flipping in mesmerizing patterns. Kris is well known for her musical skills in addition to her beautiful nails. She has been enthralling audiences with her singing and playing since she was 14 years old. Her track, Live and Let Live, represents her concept of accepting diversity and promoting human togetherness. While her voice is her real skill, Kris's stunning nails are difficult to overlook. They curl in different ways and take on a life of their own. However, don't think that her excellent manicure is a hindrance. The mother of 5 demonstrates her dexterity by easily cooking, cleaning, playing the piano, and operating a computer. Kris, contrary to common opinion, did not set out to grow her nails to record-breaking lengths on purpose. In the year 2000, she said that she simply stopped having manicures and began taking care of her own nails. Rather than cutting them, she would file and fill them as they grew, oblivious to their incredible length. They continued to thrive while she went about her everyday activities, completely unaware of their astonishing progress. Kris uses acrylic on the exterior and inner sides of her nails to keep them strong and balanced. This brilliant method also equally distributes the weight between her hands. Surprisingly, she claims to have only lost a nail once while working on her vehicle's engine on the highway. Aside from that, she lives a fully regular existence, confounding expectations. Many people believe Kris is delicate and fragile when they meet her. They immediately realize, however, that she is capable of doing everything independently. She enjoys defying these stereotypes and demonstrating her individuality. In fact, she jokes that in her future life, she will grow her nails even longer. Lars Motza is a German giant whose record-breaking feet have captured the public's attention. Lars has engraved his name in the Guinness Book of Records for having the world's biggest feet. Imagine having feet that are 13 inches wide and 13 inches long. It's no wonder that finding shoes in his size is quite difficult. Lars takes an alternative route. In a world where mass-market shoes fall short, he wears specially designed shoes to suit his enormous feet. But here's where things become truly bizarre. Each pair of shoes costs at least 1,200 euros. As a carpenter, he also needs specialized footwear for work, which costs an eye-watering 1,800 euros. Fortunately, the government steps in to cover the costs, allowing Lars to avoid financial hardship. Lars's extraordinary feats serve as a continual reminder of his one-of-a-kind journey as he embarks on his everyday escapades.
When asked about his Guinness World Record, he responded, "I love to browse the Guinness World Records books. Even though my physical dimensions established a record, I am captivated by technical records and anything about airplanes."